Hello, and oh gosh, hello, and welcome to I'm Not Trying to Kill You. I'm your host. My name is Ash. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and today we're playing Apocalypse World, and we're continuing our Damn Spirits campaign. And it's been 6 months. It's been 2 weeks for us in the real world.
Wow.
No, it's the other way around. It's been literally 6 months, but we're just
Yeah,
taking
right?
a 2 week time skip into game.
Oh, that's like most of my Dungeons and Dragons games for about 10 years.
That hangover was much worse than I thought it was.
We were on a bit of a cliffhanger last time, and so we're gonna come back in and we're gonna see what's happened in 6 months. But before we do all that, I need Luke to tell me who are you, what do you do, what are your pronouns, and also give us a description of your character.
Hello, I am Luke. My pronouns are they, them. I am a professional GM for children in my day job. I also design games a lot of the time, sometimes by accident. My character is still Sunrise. I am bringing them back with that +1 weird. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, and so they are in their 50s or 60s. They are of ambiguous mixed not white heritage, probably somewhere in an indigenous and Southeast Asian kind of blend, but honestly, it's the apocalypse, shit's fucked. They certainly don't remember. I don't think anyone else would be able to tell.
The strongest thing we have is definitely that the occasional bits of Filipino language.
Yes, that's as concrete as
Luke, you're
that's.
you skipped
They
out for a
are
second there.
a battle babe.
You skipped out for a second there.
Oh no. Yeah, they are a battle babe. They are very good at violence. They used to wear a great comforting shawl of gray things to keep themselves warm, but now it is the wet, and so we shall see what we shall see. Also, their prosthetic eye is different, but I don't know if we want to do that now or if we want to do that the first time they enter shot.
Let's do the
once we get to
mechanical
that level.
stuff in a minute. Let's
Sounds good.
move along to Jimmy. Jimmy, who are you? What are your pronouns? What do you do? And who the fuck is Mito Bright Eyes Armstrong?
Oh, it's the question everyone wants to know, including me. Hi, I'm Jimmy. I did some reality TV. Now I do hosting gigs and comedies, and I have my own company where I will run games for you, gm4hire.com.au. I'm playing Mito Bright Eyes Armstrong. They're a DJ, essentially. Their class is their playbook is the news, and they're a complicated character, prone to swings of violence, but not very good at it. Recently recruited a group of old people to be their followers and their army in this post-apocalyptic world, trying to keep each other safe. Not sure how they feel about Mito right now, because
Well, it's been 6 months.
well, yeah. So let's hope that works. My pronouns, by the way, he, his.
And Emily, who are you? What's your thing? What are your pronouns? And tell us about Giz.
What's my thing? Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm an artist and a filmmaker. My pronouns are she, hers. And Give is as a kid, a weird child of the apocalypse. They are also ambiguous in their gender, although a lot of that comes down to the fact that they are mercurial, so their appearance changes sort of at will. They have a kind of a default appearance, which looks vaguely like a kid that could be Sunrise's grandchild. So same sorts of colorings and things like that. But they can, adopt other appearances of children that they see. So they do that sometimes. And generally they are kind of creepy and kind of weird, and they like taking other people's stuff. That's about it.
Cool. All right. So, I guess then we'll see where we're at. So, you might notice that the map has changed a little. I'm not sure if that was apparent.
Oh shit!
This is
You'd say
normal.
that.
This happens every year for, a solid several months. It is the wet season. It is the very, very wet season. It is a monsoon, and it is, it rains to some degree near continually. People try not to build things where they will be continually waterlogged during this season. Like, people know ahead of time because it's been like this for years now. So like, while there is definitely like a safe space that you can like be without like being flooded, anytime you're outside, you're dealing with that sort of shit. You're just dealing with the weather at a very aggressive level. Last time we left off, I believe Give was about to do melee with a Wolf of the Maelstrom, and Jimmy had asserted his authority through. Mito had asserted their authority over the old people that live in their home through compassion and the giving of tea. And as far as we knew, Sunrise
was dead.
Fucking dead.
I was fucking dead. I was bleeding from the eye.
Sunrise,
on the floor.
Can you just check your journal for me?
Yes, I can.
Because there's a thing there.
I see what looks like a love letter. My beloved MC.
Do the thing.
I absolutely can. So, dear Sunrise, you went down there, hun, but you got back up, or something got you back up. You haven't been and seen your kid or your people. Been wandering. Why? And why are you back now? And then should I do the roll now, or should I answer that question first?
I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
the role might help you answer it.
That's fair. Do I make this roll?
I think
before or after applying the +1 weird?
After. So because that happened at the end of last session.
That happened while I was in the land of the dead.
I think the question of why, right, is you can answer beforehand. But I think on why you're back now, that's probably the best answer.
Yeah, I think that'll depend a little. I think why. I think I've spent it was not like I just came back and everything was like, oh, wonderful. Like, to talk for a moment about my prosthetic. Like my eye got.
About it.
Yeah, my eye, which for the benefit of anyone catching up, was like a flaming gum nut in an empty socket that was like connected to the maelstrom. Like my eye got like blown out, and that was the last hit I took. There's no eye in there anymore. There's just the fire.
Shit.
Yeah, so I've changed the stats slightly. If you're chill with this, Ash.
Sure.
It is my baleful eye is responsive and untiring. Its look is startling and grotesque, and it no longer whispers to the psychic maelstrom. It slips, and it is hot now.
Yes.
Yeah, so like after like a day, a week, like after some juncture of time, some measure of life came back into Sunrise, and they dragged their body, like, you know, in a crawl, like out of paradise and over the no man's land, like bleeding fire from their ruined eye as they went, across the highway where like some kind of weird interaction of that new eye and everything that goes on there happened. And like eventually, after like probably like a week of just like crawling like a feral animal, they made it to Taos.
Yeah.
And I think they spent like some months there just getting their shit back together. Yeah, and I think that's why they've seen no one, because like they're still coming to terms with like.
I feel like in order for this move to make sense, I think from Taos you went out into the bush.
Yeah, totally, right? Because
Right,
like that's where that's I mean that's where I got the eye. That's where I got the eye in the first place. Like that's after the apocalypse. Like that first memory of like the apocalypse happening and being separated from their parents. Like they went bush. That's where they went.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I think they like went to ground in the bush. Yeah, so that's where they've been. And I also probably should flag now. I had an advance. I earned an advance at the end of last session.
Deploy that now, right? Like, go for it.
Yeah, I am spending that because it was my 6th advance. I am spending that to open 3 of the basic moves.
Which ones?
I am opening Act Under Fire. So on a 12+, I transcend the fire and make it into an opportunity or something beautiful. I am opening Go Aggro. So on a 12+, they have no choice but to cave and do what I want. And I am opening Open Your Brain.
Motherfucker.
So on a 12+, I see past the psychic maelstrom to what lies beyond.
Wow.
Yeah, so that new and improved Sunrise. But yeah, so that's what they've been up to. And now I'm gonna roll weird.
Yeah, you are.
That's my plan. How we do? Yeah, love it, love it. Perfect,
buddy. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, nice, nice.
Do you want to read the options for your friends?
Yeah, so on a miss, you didn't mean to be back here. Choose 2. It's hunting you so hard, you're bringing it to them. It's taken everything, lose all your gear and crap. And you haven't had time to recover. Start at 6 o'clock. Ooh. I think I'm definitely being hunted. Yeah, I think definitely I found, or something found me out in the bush. But as for the other 2, in a weird way, I kind of like the idea of just losing all my shit and just starting from scratch.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm kind of into it. And like honestly, Andrew in chat, like yeah, let's go with it. They've already changed name fucking what, like 3 times in their life? I think look, we've entered the 4th stage. They've transcended the crone. They're now like just beyond that now, right? Like there's something else.
You went through the stages of life and then you died, and now what the fuck is after
now
that?
I'm something else. Yeah, so I'm gonna lose all my gear and crap.
Cool. Alright. So
yeah, and that's Sunrise.
You do like have your health back.
Yeah, sorry, Mito. Sorry about your rifle.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Like, that's the thing. It's like, how much do you care about your friends? Obviously not that much. Bringing back this shit. So I'm gonna get you to do your downtime, your lifestyle move in the meantime, because
Yeah, I mean, I've
think
got
you
no
just-
barter left. So
I think you just lost all your crap.
yeah, I got no. Oh, I had no barter left anyway. I'd spent it all
Yeah.
to get us set for that expedition. So
All right. So what does that look like for you? Oh gosh.
yeah, where is the? Let me have a look.
You're a regular playbook, aren't you? You're not a extended.
Yes, I'm a normal one, but I don't think it particularly matters. Where are we? If you can't or won't tell the MC. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't. I won't. I can't. Question away.
Cool. All right. In which case, I'm gonna say that you know that like you're gonna have to go somewhere, and you're crawling into town like barely able to stand, right? Like you haven't eaten in forever because you've been running so hard, and you know that you're going to have to find somewhere or someone to house you and like feed you, and whoever that's gonna be is gonna be like the first person in the line of fire for the thing that you're bringing with you.
Yeah.
I love that Jimmy is already shaking his
Yeah, right.
Not fucking me.
Jimmy knows. But no, actually, I think what I'm gonna do, because it kind of maybe sort of in a sense like solves two problems with one rock. I'm going to Partridge.
Excellent.
They said it to me. They were like, "Look, Sunrise, like, come join us. Come to the fortress. Join the gang. Hang out with us."
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Makes sense.
Sure thing, Partridge.
All right, so I think we see you like limp into town and like just make your way up Market Street and into that like side street that the fortress is on, and I think we see like all of the like, since you've been gone, the number of like young people and young adults that are armed with guns that are just like acting as like guards has like gone way up, and they're just standing there and like holding their arms ready and like turning and watching you as you walk past them, and then like as
I
you
think
like walk up to the thing, I think we see Sticks. Is it Sticks?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they're almost unrecognizable, right? Because like so much of what made Sunrise like a recognizable figure was like the silhouette with the bulk, like the false bulk granted by all of those coats and the like gray color, and like all the coats are gone. I think they've made themselves a fucking makeshift poncho out of like bark, right? Like they've literally stripped like stringy bark off a bunch of the trees and like just kind of like made this really shitty poncho, including hood. So like they're actually really hard to recognize as Sunrise until it comes off. And I think that's probably like the beat we open on is like they push it back. And like of course they don't have any of their gear left, which means they don't have an eye patch, which means the flaming eye is just like fucking visible.
And the person that like comes out front to deal with you is like Sticks like tells Wisher to like go inside, and you can, and like Wisher, who has like these massive like bandages over her hands, and has like been trying to like play with stuff in the yard without like really being able to manipulate it. Like heads inside and like Sticks like, you know, comes and like fronts up to you, and that's where we like cut for the moment.
Awesome.
Like, and the great bit about this, right, is that you're the one with all the like, because everyone else is like standing under verandas and shit, right? So you're the one, like,
Yeah.
and so the last moment is Styx, like, stepping out into the rain to meet you.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
I gotta give it a think whether I'm gonna actually change their name again to go along with the new
right.
life phase. I'll get back to y'all. I'm working on it.
Okay, who wants to go next? Okay.
Can do.
There's something in your journal, Give.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I've never done one of these before. I'm very excited. Okay. Dear Give, you had a nasty tussle with that wolf in paradise. It's been a long time since then, but you're still carrying some marks. What did you take from them? Roll plus hard. On a 10 plus, choose 2 from treat list. On a 6 minus, choose 2 from treat list. On a 7 to 9, choose 1 from each. That's neat. I like that. Okay. What did I take from them? Let's find out. Rolling plus hard, huh? Oof. Alright. Not very good at that. Yeah.
Oh, buddy!
That's a miss.
Oh.
I have -1 on hard. Alright. Okay. 2 from trick list. Damn it. Okay. Deep physical wounds only heal 1 harm. Other wounds, the wolves have been relentless, like you're leaving a trail. Or before you ran, you saw Lola's body start to murmur. I mean, obviously that one, because that's creepy as fuck. I definitely saw Lola's body start to murmur. And how much harm am I at? I'm at 9 o'clock. So I think I'm also going to... Yeah, I'm going to go deep physical wounds, only heal 1 harm. And then there's another question, which is also, how the fuck are your tunnels not completely flooded? Which is a really great question. A really, really great question. Yeah, because that's the thing, right? Like, mechanically, I have the way into everyone's spaces, so it can't be that my tunnels aren't, or it can't be that I just don't have that in wet season.
Like,
do I have a different method, or do I have a way of?
I have a thought.
What's your thought?
They're half flooded.
Yeah.
Like, it's that really awful scene in a whole bunch of, like, media where, like, you're fucking, like, paddling on your back with, like, just your face above the water as, like, it scrapes against the ceiling. Like, that's what it's like getting around in there at the moment.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I like that. And I like the idea that then, like, the bit that is actually my den is, like, you know, like, this far above, like, the water surface, like, and I chose that spot specifically because it almost floods in the wet season and doesn't.
It's like super like damp
like
and like the rock is all slick and like totally.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Do you need to make a lifestyle move? Or do you not have to do that because of your character?
I do not have to do that because of feral. Yeah.
Cool.
So I just eat random crap. Whatever I can find.
All right.
Cool stuff.
Cool. So like, where do we see you at the start of this?
Yeah, well, see, I had a couple of thoughts about that. I feel like I don't think I'm just in my den. I think that's not really how that goes. And I have kind of 2 thoughts that I'm trying to decide between, which are, one of which is I'm still somewhere in paradise, either known or unknown to the people there. And actually, even before Luke said so, my second thought was partridges, because I've been wanting to go in the fort. I want to be in the fort. But I kind of like the idea that I might still be in paradise, that I've been like just hiding out like in the vents or something like that. I don't know. That's sort of my feeling.
Cool.
Yeah.
In which case, then yeah, like are you like peering and like looking at what's going on and stuff? Is that?
Yeah. I've just been spying. I've just
Yeah.
spent like this whole time just spying on shit in paradise because there was like an opportunity to like go from that room where all of the crazy fighting and death happened unseen into the vents. And so I had the thought of like, well, if I go in there now, no one has seen me go in there. No one knows that I'm in there. I could just stay
Yeah.
and hide out and move around and watch stuff. So, yeah, I've been moving around and watching stuff because I'm hella suspicious that this has something to do with the wolves inherently because of the experience I had there.
Well, so far you've seen a lot of people being cold and wet and hungry, and like yeah, people starting to like. I think a couple of people have died just from like starvation and like exposure.
Okay. But because in wet season it is hot though, isn't it?
It's
Doesn't
hot.
it get
Yeah,
muggy?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So I suppose
but they
hot
haven't
and
had
wet.
enough. They don't seem to have enough.
I guess then hot and wet and hungry.
Okay. And does it seem like something has changed in regards to like the food, or have they just
There's no food coming in now.
because the man is dead?
Well, no one's organizing anything.
Yeah. So no one stepped up. So no one seems to have like
Not yet, at least.
in 6 months. Wow. Okay. And people haven't started leaving.
Yeah, some people have left, and some people have come back, and some people have joined. Like people have flown in and out, but this place has become
No one's organized.
this place has become a place where there are technically like beds and other people, but not the resources to manage them.
Yeah. Okay.
It's become this like magnet of misery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. In the meantime, in a place much more jovial, Mito. How you doing?
All right. This is exciting and fun. Dear Mito Bright Eyes Armstrong, fame, fortune, fans, you have it all now. Or at least some imitation of it. Now, it's not all as you expected. Mouths to feed and politics to settle. You have been handling it, how have you been handling it in the limelight? Roll plus hot.
Very nice.
Yes. On 10 plus, choose one. The followers are makers and doers, and they get shit done. +1 fortune, or they are some hard motherfuckers and count as a small gang. You know what? I really don't want to put the metagaming a little bit here. I kind of I love the idea that Mito is trying his best not to be a violent violent person. So what I'm going to do, and I always need money, so we're gonna go +1 to fortune.
All right.
For
cool.
them.
Very nice. Also.
Oh yeah. Also, the rain shorted out the scratch capacitor in the component panel. Roll cool. Which is here. The scratch capacitor, by the way, is a vital piece of radio technology. Without the scratch capacitor, we wouldn't have had rock and roll. Oh wow. This is okay. I'm using up all of my good rolls here. I don't know how to feel about that. On a 10 plus, you didn't need it anyway, so everything is fine.
Excellent. Good job.
Oh, dice gods are gonna bite me.
Right,
Get bitten by the dice gods.
So now, at the start of a session, you need to do your maintenance for you and your thing. Do you also have to do your
Fortunes.
as well? Yeah, fortunes.
Fortunes for the cult. Yes. This is where Jimmy's gonna get the 6. Like,
Okay, so
Let me bring up
the
your...
fortunes is at +1 right now
Yes.
because of the +1 that I got here.
Yeah.
I don't think I had a +1.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
I'm trying to find the fortunes thing.
yeah, fortunes first makes sense because it may well include barter available,
Exactly.
Yeah.
which will impact. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, here we go. 6 would have been generous. 6 would have been
Buddy.
generous.
All right.
Which puts them, I believe, in...
Want for everything.
Yep. Yep. On a 79 they have surplus, which is 1. On a miss, they are in want. And your wants are...
my wants are judgment.
Heck yeah, they are. All right.
You bought that one on yourself. The way you
Yeah.
handled the choice of which
I
call to
know.
get, like, there was no way it could have been anything else.
I know.
All right. In which case, let's do your barter thing then.
So they still have 1 barter, so we can pay for one of them. Let me just check and see if I have any barter. I do not have any barter. So money's going to go to the station because that's where money goes, because I'm healthy and it's not.
So for me, right? Like how I imagine not having your own barter to pay for your own lifestyle looks is that there is like, it's like we cut into like the like little veranda section just in the like just in front of the in front of the station, right? Like it's just like just outside the wall of water, and you're getting the shit kicked out of you, and you're not doing anything about it. By one of the sons of combustion, like you've not paid what you're supposed to, and probably because you weren't sure how much you were supposed to pay, and you thought you'd paid what they were expecting, and you haven't. But you're getting the shit kicked out of you, and your followers are looking on and being very unimpressed with this. Right? They're not happy about you, like, letting this person beat you up.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. The question is, I'm gonna let you act under fire to see if you can, like protect your vitals. Right? Is this an aesthetic beating that conveys a message, or is it an actually fuck you up beating?
All right.
Also, I love this because, like, on the one hand, Mito getting beaten up by this is really bad for, like, the mythology of, like, Mito Brades Armstrong, the god of rock. But at the same time, if he, like, fights back and escalates, we're straight back in the nearly beating someone to death with a wrench territory, and they're going to be in judgment of that too.
Yeah, there's no way you
So,
could
like,
have won this, right? Like,
yeah, there's no good answer.
the way you could have won this, according to them, is paying them their fucking money, right?
Yeah,
like, you could have done the right thing.
I agree.
The gods of rock and roll always paid their bills on time, apparently.
Yeah. Roll the harm move +0 for me.
So that's just 2d2.
2d6 +0. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm not gonna make you take actual harm, but I'm gonna make you like take. Okay, that's pretty good.
Snake eyes.
Yeah, no, like I'm not gonna choose one of those things. I can choose not to, and I'm going to choose not to because you've rolled snake eyes. Like that's the best you can do.
Okay.
Snake
You
eyes
are a
helps
merciful GM.
um, we shall see. So like yeah. I think we see. Where am I? Where's my notes? So yeah, I think we see Jakabaka like you know white like kick you in the side like one more time, and be like your fucking geriatrics better have what we need next time we're here. We ain't playing around anymore, boy. Like yeah, and like goes off and like pulls up this like this big like it's like an umbrella that is like been sewn onto this jacket and like or like part of an umbrella and like pulls it over as a hood and then like then goes and gets into his it's probably I'm guessing it's
Can it be a convertible?
oh my god, it totally is. It's a convertible VW. It's a convertible Beetle. Where he's cut the roof off to make it into a convertible because that's the smart thing to do in a place where there's a wet season. Yeah. And he's got like the big thick tires on it that I think are rubber all the way through. And instead of being like air pressure, and like then has chains on those, and like goes off and like starts it up, and it's like guttering as he starts it up, and like motors off into the distance, and like we're left there with like you with just the sound of like the rain pouring all around you, and like the sound of like thousands of lorikeets just continually making this like horrible chattering noise that they make when it rains. That just lasts for 6 months, right? Like this like screeching and squabbling, and like yeah, you're just surrounded by like this noise, and like what do you do?
Surrounded by this noise?
Fuck this noise!
Yeah, like it sounds like a good opportunity to go into a soundproof room and put on a record.
Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel.
No, it's got to be like Mito's angry. Mito's always angry, but Mito's always got to keep it in check because he doesn't. Yeah, you know what? Sound of Silence works actually for that.
Oh, is it the Disturbed like heavy metal cover?
Was that Disturbed?
I think so. The recent one that's been going around. I'm pretty sure that's Disturbed.
Yeah, we'll go.
But everyone knows the cover. I love that everyone knows the cover I'm describing. It's just we can't remember who the fuck did it.
Yeah, no, it's exactly right. So I've got the vinyl pressing of that, and I've put that on, and I'm sitting in quiet contemplation, and I'm looking at who was the guy from the end of the session last time. What was his name?
Who was helping you make the tea?
Yeah. I remember. I don't have that right at the moment.
All right. Well, I signaled to him.
Is it Winkle?
And no. I signaled to him, and he's come to understand that means that I need a cup of tea.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I just had the shit kicked out of me. I need a cup of tea to just recombobulate and try and figure out what the next step is going to be, because I owe these guys money, and last time I owed someone money,
do you really owe them money, or are they just demanding it?
Well, either way, it's a problem that needs to stop. Yeah, so I've either got to find a way to pay them off or stop them asking me things.
Yeah. Chad, if you remember who it was that was T-Man last time, I don't have a note of that because I'm real clever.
Incidentally, has So I know that Give and Sunrise haven't seen each other. Have I seen either of them?
I mean, you probably haven't seen.
I mean,
Sunrise
Sunrise has
you've
only
seen
just
Give.
crawled back into town, so
Give, have you seen?
I think that's a
have you
no.
Seen Mito?
No, I don't think I've seen Mito, but I think
you've got your
I've
radio.
been...
You got your radio back in the end.
I have radio, and I think I've been trying to do some weird, like weird capital W, like return calls on the radio.
Right.
Like I've been trying to brain messages to you via my weird radio thing, and I don't know if it's been working, but it's maybe resulting in...
Should we cut to you doing that now then?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
you can do it.
What is it? Where are you? What are you doing?
You can
What
do
does
it,
look
young
like?
Professor X. You've got this.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I'm
Cerebro
in...
with a tandy.
I'm in one of... If there is one of these, let me know if you don't think this is a thing, but I feel like I'm in one of the abandoned shops that either isn't currently being used for storage or holding people, or wasn't ever for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just not useful in some way. And I think there's like a whole bunch of like shelving racks and things in there. And so I think I'm sat like up on top of some shelves, sort of like between the shelves and the roof.
Yeah, you're under like a cracked sign that still glows, but like you can only just make out the word blokes jokes. Like
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there's this kind of like oh yeah, because there's still like electricity in here. Yeah, okay.
Actually, no, sorry, there wouldn't be electricity anymore. Good point.
Not anymore.
You've
Okay.
had electricity when it was run, not anymore.
Okay. And yeah, I'm sitting there like with the radio, and I'm chewing on something. It looks like it might be like a packet from some kind of food, like like the packet from a packet of biscuits or something, and I'm just sort of like munching on this like packet, and it's making this awful like kind of aluminium noise. And yeah, I've got the radio in my lap, and I'm like doing the thing where I look like I'm trying to tune it, only I'm not holding any of the knobs. I'm just sort of like turning my hand like in the air in front of the radio, and kind of listening to the static. And I think the way I've been trying to do this is to basically I know that people can communicate with Mito through long and short noises, like through these series of noises, and then that somehow Mito knows what those mean. So I've been like trying to send like static Morse code to Mito, but I don't think I even know really how to like do Morse code. So it's just kind of, if they get it at all, it's like just gibberish. But yeah, I'm just trying to like kind of send it as like a static interruption to the broadcast.
Cool.
And I think that
sounds more like it. Like, are you? And you're doing it in a weird way. Are you opening your brain here?
Yeah,
or are you
totally.
Things
Yeah,
speaking.
I'm
Because
totally
things
happy
speaking
to
won't give you the answer
open
you want. So.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be opening my brain. I think actually there's like a thing where I'm not.
And the question is, are you pushing yourself hard enough to actually open your brain, or are you just fiddling?
I might be just fiddling, because I think what I'm doing narratively is I'm using I think that I'm using Mito like a diary. Like I think as I'm doing this, I'm like muttering to myself, and sort of like, in this kid way, like I think I'm translating like a whole sort of big bit of text of like telling Mito about what's happening into these sounds. So I'm like sitting there and, like talking about the people in Paradise and what's been happening and how I'm feeling and all of this kind of stuff, and just sort of like pouring out everything into this sort of like diary entry into fake Morse code that I'm attempting to send to Mito. So I think, I'm genuinely trying. So yeah, maybe I'm opening my brain.
Okay. And if you're opening, if you're like trying to send, if you're trying to like tap into your weirdness to send a message through.
Yeah. Yep. I think
Yeah.
that seems like.
So like opening your brain is going to get you answers.
Yeah.
Request.
Well, that's good. Because I guess my yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Because I think I'm trying to. I guess as far as answers, I'm trying to make contact and I want to connect with Mito and get some sense of, you know, what's going on out there, other than just whatever is being broadcast on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as a question? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds something like something we can do.
I mean, I can just
No. Like if you, like the question is, if you want to get information, if you want to learn things, if you want to have an interaction there, then opening your brain is the closest thing you have because you don't have augury. So that's the thing you could be gunning for. I think it's the thing that you could get through advanced.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, that's just been answered in the chat. That's fine.
Yeah. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy has no augury.
All right.
Mito has no augury currently. All right, Em, do you want to open your brain and we'll see what that looks like?
Yep. Sure.
I
10.
reckon it's probably like a gray color.
Oh yeah.
No. 10.
Good job. Where is it? Why is it not on here?
I guess, okay, so here's the thing as far as like questions.
Mm-hmm.
I guess actually the question answering is, how can I make this go the other way? Like, how can I connect, how can I communicate to Mito the way Mito communicates to me? I want to figure out a way to do that.
Yeah. Is there a way for the child thing to get augury? Is that a thing that would be...
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I think the best way to do it would probably be to use the advance that lets you take something from another playbook and take, like, the angel has a move that lets them use a dead body as an antenna for augury. And I know there's a couple of moves like that. Like, that's probably the best way that I'll...
So I think...
I'm gonna keep digging.
Cool.
So I think, yeah, so like you how do you communicate with Mito over long distances?
Yeah.
I think you I think you like you look at your radio and I think you see yourself like handing it over to someone and receiving and actually fuck it, you see Mito standing in front of you, except like his face is all like silhouetted and shadowed, so that you can't, sorry, their face is all silhouetted and shadowed, so that like it's just like their outline. And I think you hand the radio over to them and they like push it into themselves, right? Like they like, is it subsume it within themselves, right? Like they just push it into their chest cavity and then they disgorge it again and hand it back to you, changed, but you don't know how. And then like you go to take it from them and you like fumble and you drop it, and you realize you're still holding the radio that you were holding before. And like and you're very like frustrated by the fact that like you're still holding the first one, right?
Okay.
But if you could only do that, if you could only, yeah,
put it into Mito and then take it out again. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's good to know.
The problem is that like that like something needs to happen when they are physically close for you to be able to like bridge the gap when they're not.
Cool. Got it. All right. Neat.
Yeah, so it looks like there's two moves that would give it. There's a Savvy Head one that makes a piece, like a thing, give you our augury, and then there's the angel one that makes unconscious bodies in your care or dead people.
Yeah, so the answer is it sounds like the savvy head one would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm into the idea of the radio becoming like a that's dope as fuck.
Yeah, that would be cool.
However, like as you're like coming out of this like vision,
it seems very logical.
Yeah. As you're coming out of this vision, you hear like the sound from like the shadows in the corner of the thing. It's just there's like, right, like this like horrible demonic laugh, and like you hear like the clanking of like little of like claws on of something probably about as big as you, like climbing along the shelf towards you.
Shit. The bad kind of possums.
So, Sunrise.
Also, for anyone who's not Australian and hasn't heard
Not
of
opossums. Not opossums. To be
not
clear.
opossums,
Different
Australian
creatures.
possums, just Google Australian possum laughing. Yeah, it's terrifying. It's actually terrifying.
Bad noise. I used to have them outside my window. Oh.
Yeah. I've had that.
Yes. I was Sunrise. Hello.
Hello, person formerly known as Sunrise, and now
That's
known
right.
as,
The artist
like,
formerly known as Sunrise.
now known as Facing Off Against Styx. Yeah, so
Bring
like,
it.
Yeah, Styx has got. I think they're probably like make it like very aware that they have a Magnum at their side.
Yep.
And they like come and step up to you and they're like, the fuck are you?
And I push the hood back, right?
Yeah. Well, I think that you've got the hood pushed back, right? Like that was the like.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I take a step in like closer so we can like see each other through the rain.
Yeah.
And like the light from my eye like illuminates like my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like Styx.
And I just look at them.
Weather, right? Like.
Hmm?
Like Styx in this weather looks like a fucking drowned rat, like instantly.
Yeah.
Like.
I mean,
the blonde
Styx
hair,
always
like,
kind
runs-
of.
Yeah. True.
Did, so.
But yeah, he steps forwards and is like, "Fuck, no." It's like, all right, what the fuck happened to you?
And I think I take another step in closer, and
I think at that point Styx takes a step back
yeah, that's fair. That's fair
and like
enough.
puts a hand on the gun, right? Like,
Yeah. I'm like, I'd prefer discuss it somewhere warm.
I mean, like it's like it's like, well, we've got somewhere dry, and like, cause yeah, it's warm enough in the wet. But yeah, like it's like, look, I'm not letting you into the compound, but we've got a shed. And like gestures towards like a tin garden shed, and like and like starts walking towards it, and like gestures for you to come along, and like the sound of like walking through walking to the shed through the grass is effectively walking through like 4 inches of water, like the grass is like poking up out of the wet, and like you like trudge through there to like the cement of the shed, and they've got like a little like sandbags around the base to like try and keep it
The water
keep it
out,
dry.
yeah.
And like like opens the door for you, and like I think it smells really strongly of weed.
Yes.
Right.
I feel like that is an accurate statement.
And inside there's like a fucking musty old couch and like a shelf with some random shit on it.
Look, I'll fucking take it.
Yeah,
like this is an improvement.
Yeah, exactly, right. And it's
Yeah.
drier. Like it's only
I will
ambient
take
wet
it.
air. Damn.
Yeah, I will fucking take it.
Yeah. So they head inside.
Yeah, so
and like Styx like plops down on the couch, leaving you nowhere to sit.
That's fine.
And
I'll
like
stand.
the sound of the rain in here is like this like dramming like just continual sound of like someone bashing a fucking garbage can. And they're
Yeah, and I think I step up, and we see that like I'm not wearing shoes. Because like,
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
no fucking gear. Like it's
Yeah.
been 6 months. Like they would have fallen apart long ago. Like my feet are just like,
Also, it's the wet season. Like they'd just get wet straight away, straight up.
yeah, like,
So
but,
it
yeah, I
seems
mean,
kind of pointless.
well, it's important because otherwise you start getting like waterborne pathogens
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
your
it's
feet
true.
if you tread on things. I've watched several too many survival shows in my time. But yeah, I think Sunrise's feet are just like incredibly. They would be calloused if it ever got dry enough. But like, yeah, their feet are kind of like, yeah, kind of fucked. Yeah, and so yeah, they step inside and like close the door,
Yeah. And I think that,
and
like,
they smile at Styx like really like unnervingly, not like intentionally so, just like it's the eerie glowing thing.
yeah, right. And
They're
that's
like,
the thing is that like
they're
this,
like,
it's like this room is only lit by like a piece of like frosted.
yeah, right. So
cantilevered
the main
glass
light source,
in the room is now.
yeah, the
actually
main
the
light
eye.
source,
Yeah.
is the eye, yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah,
like,
and so they're just like, how's things?
and Styx is like, we didn't expect to see you back around here. Things have changed.
Figured as much.
It's like we thought. It's like we heard about your conversation with Hoover, and then with fucking Cockney accent. We heard about your conversation with Hoover, and then we thought you'd fucked off. We made our own. We got our own solutions now. You want to come back in here? Come peddling sticks. You better come peddling some fucking good sticks.
I think they actually straight up laugh.
And it's like gestures towards your like stick cloak.
Yeah, no, they laugh and they're like, yeah, talked to Hoover, went to Paradise, had words with the man. I've been busy.
It's like I assume that shit with the with Biscuit's crew is you've got something to do with that fucking shit as well.
And then they just cock their head like,
It's like,
Oh.
it's like, what? You've got nothing to do with them going mad, fucking attacking our blokes.
I
I'm
just
the one
like
that gives them all the
sigh.
fucking gas.
Yeah, they're like and then they sigh, and then like in the most understated way possible, they're like, I killed my way into Paradise, had words with the man, got shot, and then like and like gestures to the eye, and they're like, and I've been out bush ever since. I got no fucking clue what you're talking about.
And Styx is like, well, then, oh fuck, mate. But listen, you've done us some good deals in the past, but this place is different now. We got order to keep. Your shit with your wander in and wander out, we ain't got time for it. You're lucky you run into me. You're dealing with Partridge Direct. She's all kinds of titchy these days. Doesn't like strangers showing up. You could have had another bullet real quick.
Yeah, I think again they grin and like there's something really alarming about it in the shadow that's in the like the play of shadows, and they're like, didn't work the once. Don't rightly know it'll work anymore.
Yeah, I think.
And I think like, because here's the thing, right? Like, life became untenable. Like, I think they genuinely actually did straight up pretty much die.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the bullet went through.
Oh yeah.
And so, like, I think actually, yeah, I think they like lean in slightly, and like Styx gets a view of like illuminated by all the fire inside the socket, like the bullet hole going clear through to the back and the shed behind it. And they're just like... And they're just like...
I think at this
bullets,
point Styx is like,
bullets don't much worry
at which
me
point
anymore.
Styx like freaks, right?
Yeah.
Like
totally,
jumps
right?
back, draws the fucking gun, and is like, listen, you've done us good, but like, and I ain't gonna shoot you just for the fun of it, but you gotta make it out of here, right? Quick, smart. We ain't got time for this kind of
put that thing
bullshit.
down before you hurt yourself.
I mean,
like this isn't a big shed, and I've got long arms. Like they are in grabbing range.
Are you?
I think I'm fucking going aggro. I am telling them to put the fucking gun down, or I'm gonna take it off them.
Do it.
Yep. Oh shit! We forgot to highlight stats.
Highlight stats.
I just realized.
We're good at this game.
Okay, I think we're doing okay. We haven't played in a fortnight.
Right. Emily, no, who's first on my list? Today it is you, Luke. Luke, who do you know best?
Who do I know best? Let me have a look. Give by a small margin.
Okay. I am gonna highlight your sharp.
Awesome. I can work with that.
I'm gonna highlight you cool.
Yeah. I'm cool as hell.
Jimmy, sorry, Mito, who do you know best?
They're at a tie at 3 each.
Choose.
So we'll go with Give again.
Yay! Okay. I'm gonna highlight your hot because you're probably gonna need to talk your way out of a bunch of stuff.
You're gonna fucking need it.
I mean,
Hard.
I mean that's what I love doing, but I don't know. I'm gonna highlight you're cool as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you to have to like suffer through shit. Give who do you know best?
Sunrise.
Yes.
I mean, those are noises, but they're not a highlight.
I'm thinking. Don't rush me. Anyway, hey, look, that was some Morse code. All y'all. I've said my piece. All y'all get translating.
It was the letter B followed by the letter B.
Yeah, I think I'm going to highlight sharp because I think the wolves might be close, and I think you are going to want to keep a sharp eye out for that.
Okay. Yep. Ash.
Yeah. I'm gonna highlight your. I'm gonna highlight your weird.
Yay! Alright, me.
Fuck it.
We should have done that before
Earlier.
I rolled.
That's fine.
Yeah. I reckon whichever session poor Mito manages to actually fucking succeed at the fortune roll, we should definitely highlight weird so that when all that augury, that sweet augury action happens,
Yeah.
the XP can come rolling in.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my plan.
So roll your.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna roll cool to go aggro because I am the battle babe and I'm ice cold.
7 and 9.
I got a 7 and 9, and I mark XP.
Which I'm just remembering what. Where is it? Basic moves.
Barricade yourself in and some other stuff.
They could use one of the above or one of the following. I mean, yeah, they're barricading themselves in, right? Like, they.
Yep.
I think like the door is between the two of you, right?
Yeah.
And I think they open the door in front of you, right, and like run out.
Yep, I mean, that's fair.
And you hear
That's
them
fair.
being like, and you hear them like barking some orders, and they sound really military, right? Like way more organized and like concise than, yeah.
I don't like this. I don't. You know where I need to be.
Not here.
I need to be back at the hearth.
I mean, at the moment,
I need time.
at the moment you're in the weed shed, so.
Yeah. But like I'm just thinking. I think that's what's on right. Well, so I mean, I'm changing my name. I'm doing it because it's a great pun, and I'm real proud of it. They're called Morning now. Yep. That's sweet pun action.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
Yeah. So morning is gonna slip out under cover of like the very, very thick rain and fuck off to the hearth.
As Good Morning by the Beatles plays.
And we're gonna go to a break.
Nice.
Give me a second.